here we go. Kylil Anderson to Valerie, and that's how it's gonna start! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the show you've came to see. Can he do it again?
Oh my goodness!
What?
Cam Vick from the Garland County line!
What? Here comes Savon. Front court mismatch, puts it up.
Stuffs it in! Are you kidding me?
Wow, what a play! Live from the Kettle, Oaklawn Foundation Gymnasium, the campus of National Park College in Hot Springs. This is National Park College Nighthawks men's basketball on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Good evening with Whitaker Moorhead on camera. I'm NPC Sports Information Director Mark Oliver. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the following sponsors. By First Security Bank, a proud sponsor of Nighthawk Athletics in 2021. First Security Bank, bank better. And by Hot Springs Baptist Church, a proud sponsor of Nighthawk men's and women's soccer in the 2021 season. After opening the season on a 6-1 run, the Nighthawks returned to the Kettle after dropping 2 on the road in Missouri. In the Grizzly Classic held by Missouri State University West Plains, the Nighthawks fell by 1 point to the Grizzlies on Friday and 10 points to the Southwestern Community College Spartans on Saturday. Tonight, the Nighthawks play host to Central Baptist College. Their junior varsity white squad makes the trip from Conway, and the Nighthawks attempt to return to the win column tonight. Leading the way for the Nighthawks are sophomore sensation, Savon Traylor. The Atlanta Georgia star averages 14.7 points per game and is joined by a talented squad of athletes for NPC this season, including Springboro, Ohio freshman Garrett Powell, who averages 12.2 points per game, and the veteran Cam Vick with 12.1 points per contest. In front of a packed house here in the Kettle, it's game night. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and the opening tip between the Nighthawks and the Mustangs. This is National Park Nighthawk men's basketball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Back here in the kettle, glad to have you with us. I'm Mark Oliver. Sports information for Nighthawk Nation. Tonight's battle features the Central Baptist Mustangs, the white squad of their junior varsity team, versus your National Park Nighthawk men's basketball team. Coach Dylan Hargrove and the Nighthawks ready to get back in the win column after dropping a very rare 2 games in a row in the Grizzly Classic on the road in West Plains, Missouri. We'll take a moment for the playing of our national anthem. Glad to have you with us on the live stream this evening. Doesn't matter if you're a Nighthawk fan or a Mustang fan, we're glad to have you. Let us know where you're watching from and who you've come to see tonight. We're excited to be back in the kettle for more Nighthawk basketball this season. As we get ready to unveil tonight's starting lineups for the Central Baptist Mustangs. Starting things off will be number 0, Jackson Moore. Number 2, Javon Hutchinson. Number 3, Tanner Nance. Number 4, Tommy Williams Jr. And number 12, Josh Ingram. And now for your National Park Nighthawks, your starting lineups. From Little Rock, Arkansas, number 0, Cam Vick. From Atlanta, Georgia, number 5, Savon Traylor. From Springboro, Ohio, number 10, Garrett Powell. From Trenton, New Jersey, number 11, Roderick Massanet. And from Houston, Texas, number 33, Joquarius Valree. Nighthawks have been a little bit banged up, facing a little bit of adversity as they turn the page onto the final game of the opening month of the season. Started November with a 6-1 start, including a ranked win on the road, and now trying to end a 2-game losing streak. Back home in the Kettle, student section is here, ready to represent the home team. In Friday's game against West Plains, the Nighthawks trailed by as many as 9 points entering the second half. Turned it up on defense and have really been more of a defensive-minded ball team over the past few games, flexing its muscle of some of its big men. Savon Traylor has really stepped up. Roderick Massanet using his size and his skill. Garrett Powell, as you'll see who gets the start tonight. Joquarius Valree as well. And, of course, the floor general, the veteran, Cam Vick. A lot of experience brought to Nighthawk Nation by number 0, a leader on the floor and off the floor for this team. It'll be Valree, Powell, Vick, Traylor, and Massanet. Starting things off for the boys in blue. For the Mustangs, it'll be Moore, Hutchinson, Nance, Ingram, and Williams. At center court, it's Jackson Moore versus Garrett Powell. We're ready to start tonight's game. Here's the tip, and it's controlled by Nighthawk Nation. Cam Vick to Massanet. Here we go. Inside, Powell floats it up for Valree. He's going to dunk it in. That's how it's going to start. A two-handed jam for Joquarius Valree. 2-0 Nighthawks, deja vu. If you remember, that's how the opening game of the season began against this very school. Roderick Massanet, a quick bucket. It's 4-0 Nighthawks. And here come the Mustangs. Williams rounding the top of the key, hands it off to Tanner Nance. Out on the wing, Ingram. Looking for space inside. Powell with the pressure, now on the wing, long three, off the rim, no good. Loose ball and a foul. It's going to be against National Park College, and they will signal Roderick Massanet with the first foul of the game, his first personal. Mustangs will inbound Tanner Nance at the baseline, 19:06 to play. Nance has it partially tipped. Here comes Valerie. One-on-one, dished out to Powell, puts it up, and they can't get the jam down. Nighthawks are going to keep it in play. Massanet, smooth moves from the free throw line. It's good. Roderick Massanet, 4 quick points. The team has 6 to open tonight's action. 18:46 to play. Nance on the wing. Guarded by Trailer, drives in, trying to be the first points on the board, and it's blocked. Moore gets another chance, blocked again by Powell. Massanet, the hot hand, looks to make it 3 baskets in a row, and he does. Massanet's on fire. It's an 8-0 start for the home team. Mustangs looking to stop the bleeding here early, 18:15 to play. Nance, top of the key, guarded by Savon Trailer. Nowhere to go, he's stuck, kicks it out. Floater up, won't go, out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Mustangs. $18:03 to play. Inbounding is Hutchinson. He'll float it out deep. Powell got a hand on it. It's going to go right back to CBC. Just about 2 minutes through the first half. It's all Nighthawks so far, 8-0. Back deep is Tommy Williams Jr. Williams trying to move past Cam Vick. Hutchinson, stutter step, floats one up out of the way. That's going to go over the back and back over to NPC. So an alley-oop dunk to Joquarius Valerie. 3 straight buckets for Roderick Massanet. Here comes Cam Vick. Massanet with the hot hand, front and center, feeds it in. Looking to feed, save on Trailer. And it's a double-digit lead for the Nighthawks. Coming the other way, former Dover Pirate, Tanner Nance. Bounce pass inside, finesse move, plucked away by Vick. An impressive steal. Valerie stays with the dribble after losing his footing. Massanet put the wheels in motion here. Here's Vick, top of the key. 17:04 to play. Roderick Massanet, 6 points already. Shot clock down to 6. Trailer driving to Valerie for 3. And it's going to go off the mark and out of bounds. A shot clock violation, and here comes the first substitution of the ball game. We'll see Godwill Chukwueke check in for CBC. 16:49 to play. Mustangs looking for their first points of the ball game. Nighthawks been stingy defensively here early. Top of the key, Josh Ingram. Inside, Williams has it knocked away. Chukwueke comes up, can't get it, falls short. Massanet the board. Here comes Vick, looking to set someone up. How about Joquarius Valerie? Loses it, draws the foul, and we're headed to the free throw line for the first time tonight. 2 points for Joquarius Valerie as we head to the charity stripe tonight. 16:24 to play. First free throw is good. One shot to go for Joquarius Valerie. And he makes them both. 4 points for Valerie, and it's a 12-0 run. Chukwueke hands things off to Williams. Nance, long three, hand in his face, he got it. That ends the run on a big three from CBC. Now they'll try to play catch-up, down 9. 4 minutes in. All Nighthawks so far. Vic is going to step out of bounds. Turns it back over to CBC. Mustang basketball. Tommy Williams to bring it in. Nance driving. Nowhere to go. Trailer in his face. To the hoop. Nance swatted. Picked up by Valerie. Headed into the front court. Vic will slowly set things up here. Trailer thought about a three. Inside. Garrett Powell makes a man miss. Puts it in. Count the bucket. There's a foul. Garrett Powell, the second leading scorer for the Nighthawks this season, has his first points of the ball game. Now looking for the N1. Substitution checking in. Josh Higginbotham will enter the fray. Free throw off the mark, no good. Rebound Chukwueke, and here come the Mustangs. 15-18 to play in the first half. Higginbotham nearly has it stripped away. Nance looking for room. Loses his dribble, turns and fires for two. Nance has all 5 points for the Mustangs in this one. Just under 15 minutes to play. Bounce pass inside has Powell in traffic, nowhere to go. Massanet directing traffic. Needs help. Powell, front and center. 3 too short. Valerie the board. Here's the dish to Massanet. Puts it up over a man. It's good. A hot start for Rodrigue Massanet. 8 points through less than 6 minutes. Nance dishes it out. Chukwueke. Up high. Long three from Ingram won't go. Nance with the board, stays with CBC. 12 on the shot clock. Long three. Too short. Picked up by Vic. Nighthawks dished out to Trailer. Pulls up for three. Can't get it. Loose ball. Mustangs recover. Cross-court pass has Ingram. Here's Bradley Richardson. On the wing, Chukwueke for three. Yes. That'll cut the lead in half. Couple of threes and a field goal. All CBC's been able to muster so far. Lead is 8, 13:30 to play. Driving in, we've got a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be against Tanner Nance of CBC, who takes a break. Now we see a fresh 5 coming in for the home team. DeMarcus Johnson, Notorious Nelson, Kylil Anderson, DeCorey Watkins, and your featured Nighthawk player for tonight's game, number 4, Jalen O'Connor. We'll talk to Jalen during the halftime segment of tonight's broadcast. Learn about his journey to Hot Springs, Arkansas, and how he's found a home here in Nighthawk Nation. Anderson will bring it in. Finds Nelson. Quick turnaround. It's up and it's in. Lead back to double digits. Nelson's on the board. 13:20 to play. Bradley Richardson hands it off. Chukwueke for three. Made it look good. And the Mustangs trying to claw back into this thing. 3 threes. 13 minutes to play. Lead is 7. Out on the wing is Anderson. Driving. Behind the back, and it's taken away. Johnson gets a hand on it to stop a potential fast break. And it may have been the right move. Looks like it's going to be NPC basketball. Floated in, DeMarcus Johnson. Vic, stutter step, made a man miss, pulls up for three. Off the backboard, saved by O'Connor. Vic's going to get another try here. We got a charge foul. Offensive foul against Vic. They'll turn it over to CBC, who slowly seems to be heating up as we approach the midway section of the first half. Timeout on the floor. CBC will take it with them. 18-11 Nighthawks, 12:39 to play. This is Nighthawk basketball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Back in action here in the Kettle. A 7-point lead for the National Park Nighthawks. 12:39 to play in the first half. On the floor for Nighthawk Nation, Watkins, Nelson, Johnson, Anderson, and O'Connor. Shout-outs to the DeMarcus Johnson fan club. I see you watching tonight. Cheering on number 24. We call him Big Tex. The native of Dallas, Texas. In his second year with the Nighthawks. Pressure defense from the Nighthawks as we resume play. And we've got a shot out to Chukwueke. Spin move, tries to pull back for three. Richardson going to drive in. Trying to set up Chukwueke. It's going to be too short. DeMarcus Johnson with a big rebound. Here come the Nighthawks. Watkins from the free throw line sinks it. The Nighthawks are the first to 20. Anderson and O'Connor with the pressure. Here in the backcourt, they'll get it across. Long three, pulled up. Higginbotham knocks it down. 5 buckets, 4 threes for CBC. A lead is 6. Here's DeCorey Watkins. Looking to make a man miss. They'll try the other side, Jalen O'Connor. 5 on the shot clock. Out to Anderson, wide open three. It's in. And Anderson's on the board with a big tray. That'll be the first three-pointer by the Nighthawks tonight. The first of presumably many. 11-10 to play. The lead is 9. Mustangs looking for running room. Chukwueke feeds Higginbotham inside, pass 2 men, count it. He'll go to the line for the and one. Five quick points for Josh Higginbotham. With 10:58 to play here in the first half. And it's in. Long three coming the other way. Jalen O'Connor. O'Connor coming off of his biggest game of the season, a 15-point affair against Southwestern Community College on the road in Missouri on Saturday. Lead back to 9. Williams dished out. Hutchinson floats one up, can't get it. Rebound. O'Connor. A reach-in foul. They're going to get Bradley Richardson. First personal for Richardson. Team's 4th. Jalen O'Connor to bring it in. Down low, Johnson looking to make a move. Can't finish. Rebound, Hutchinson. Here come the Mustangs. Javon Hutchinson, tipped by Notorious Nelson, controlled by DeMarcus Johnson. DeCorey Watkins out to O'Connor for three. Yes. 2 big trays for number 4. 6 quick points for the Oklahoma City, Oklahoma native. Under the halfway point here in the first half. Nighthawks leading by double digits. Hutchinson loses his dribble. Higginbotham on the wing, and he's fouled. Bringing it in will be Javon Hutchinson. Here's Tommy Williams Jr. Higginbotham thought about a 3. Williams takes a 3, can't get it. Rebound, O'Connor. Bounce pass. Johnson goes up big, can't finish. Higginbotham saves it. Across the way, Hutchinson looking to make a move. Higginbotham posts up front and center for 3. Too short. Rebound, Nelson. And now DeCorey Watkins and the Nighthawks will slow it down. With momentum and the lead, here come the boys in blue. Another 3. O'Connor! Yes! Jalen O'Connor coming off a 15-point performance Saturday. Looking to extend on the hot streak. Lead is 15. 8:42 to play. Mustangs driving. Richardson is triple teamed. Floats it in. Tipped away and taken away by Notorious Nelson. Great defensive start for Notorious Nelson in this one. He gets another one here. 20 on the shot clock. Watkins takes his time. Tries the other side. Anderson turns and fires for 3. And it's raining threes here in the Kettle tonight. Anderson, O'Connor, 5 trays between them. Coming up on 8 minutes remaining here in the opening act. The lead is 18. That one nearly knocked away. Here comes a 3 from the corner. Won't go, and Watkins has a board. Watkins calls out the shots, front and center, setting his offense in motion. Watkins drives in traffic, can't get it. Higginbotham has the board. Dished out. Hutchinson, a line drive 3. Javon Hutchinson on the board for the first time tonight. The 5th three-pointer for the visiting Mustangs. National Park has 5 of their own. We've got a timeout. Down on the floor. No, excuse me. It's going to be a turnover. The official call is a 10-second violation. And it's CBC basketball. 7:10 to play. Here's Nance trying to thread the needle. Chukwueke from the corner. Off the mark. Watkins with the rebound. Now speedily into the front court. There's a mismatch. Watkins takes his time. 6:53 to play. Anderson dishes. Turns. Spinning and a blocking foul. Count the bucket for DeMarcus Johnson. (37-20). Johnson at the line for the N1. Free throw, too short. Picked up by Chukwueke. Here come the Mustangs. 6:38 and counting. Here's Isaiah Steiger to Nance on the wing. Pressure defense from the Nighthawks. They thread the needle. Loose ball. Picked up by Steiger to Kweke. Pulls up for three. Can't get it. O'Connor reels it in. A hop, skip, and a jump, and he's into the front court. O'Connor dishes it out. They'll wheel it around and reset up top with DeCorey Watkins. Coming up on 6 minutes remaining. Here in an explosive first half for the home team. Anderson makes a man miss, drives, kicks it out. DeMarcus Johnson is going to travel. Shout-outs to the Garrett Powell fan club watching back home in Springboro, Ohio. There's always a watch party for number 10. He's off to a great start so far tonight. I'm sure we'll see more of him later on in tonight's battle. Hutchinson pulls up for a long three. In and out, no good. Loose ball, and it's going to sail into the backcourt. It's going to be turned over. Nighthawk Rock with 5:39 to play. Anderson will bring it in. Here's O'Connor in the corner. Quick movement from Nighthawk Nation. On the run. Turns and fires. Can't get number 4. Hutchinson into the front court. Needs a little help. Inside finds Steiger. Behind the back. Now they'll rewind up top for Chukwueke for 3. Godwill Chukwueke, his 3rd tray of the first half. The lead is 14 with 5 minutes to play. Inside, Nelson in traffic, he'll draw the foul. Nelson never afraid to get his hands dirty. The former Ashdown Panther makes his way to the charity stripe. First shot from Nelson, a little short. Substitution checking in. We'll see Jackson Moore in for Isaiah Steiger for CBC. Nelson makes number 2. 3 points for Notorious Nelson tonight. 4:45 to play. Nance with Hutchinson up high for CBC. Long 3, a line drive shot won't go. Loose ball, here comes O'Connor. Smooth moves, puts it up, and he can't dunk it in. Johnson's going to turn and fire and draw a foul. Good leadership decision out of 24. DeMarcus Johnson saw the foul coming. Takes one for the team. First free throw, no good. One more coming for Big Tex. Miss number 2. Here come the Mustangs, trying to stop the bleeding here in the late stages of the first half. Chukwueke wide open for 3. Just off the mark, and Johnson has a big board. DeCorey Watkins sizes up the defense. Looking for a little help. Johnson tries to thread the needle. It's knocked away. Chukwueke, bounce pass Hutchinson. Spins past Watkins, hand in his face. It's good. 5 points for Javon Hutchinson. Lead is 13, 3:35 to play. Anderson and Watkins control the far side. Shot clock down to 7. Inside, Notorious Nelson for 2. The Nighthawks hit 40. 5 points for Nelson. From the corner, they'll wheel it out. It's taken away by Watkins. Fast break coming into the front court. Watkins looking to finish. It's knocked away. A foul will be charged against CBC. Foul will be on number 21, Godwill Chukwueke. .259 remaining in the first half. First free throw is good for DeCorey Watkins. Substitution checking in, Blaine Funderburg. Second shot for Watkins is good. 42-25, less than 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Looking for running room in the corner, Funderburg. Dished in, knocked away. It's going to be Nighthawk basketball. Watkins will bring it in. Here comes Jalen O'Connor. O'Connor with 9 points tonight, 3 big threes. Helps set the pace for this Nighthawk lead. O'Connor drives to the hole, and we've got a whistle that's going to stop this. We've got a 1-and-1 coming up as O'Connor will head to the free throw line. Foul is on Tanner Nance of CBC. And the scoreboard has him at 3 fouls. First free throw, good. The first Nighthawk in double figures is Jalen O'Connor. Make it 11. Don't forget, we'll talk to Jalen O'Connor during the halftime segment of tonight's show. Great interview with number 4 coming up. 2:18 to play. Nighthawks manning the perimeter. 10 on the shot clock. Richardson. Here's Funderburg. Nance for 3. Up over a man. In and out, no good. DeMarcus Johnson. Sky high for a rebound. Less than 2 minutes to play. Anderson in traffic, floats up a prayer, can't get it. Saved by Moore. Here comes Nance in the Mustangs. Watkins looking for a steal, couldn't get it. Puts a hand in the face of Richardson, but he can't stop the 3. Bradley Richardson, another tray for the Mustangs tonight. Less than 90 seconds remaining. On the wing. Can he get number 4? O'Connor will have to wait for his 4-3. 1:10 to play. Nance is surrounded. Moore, hand in his face. And Jalen O'Connor has the rebound. Watkins. Dished out on the wing. Anderson for 3. Can't get it. O'Connor has the board. Looking for a putback, and it's good. 13 points for Jalen O'Connor. Less than a minute remaining. Loose ball. Mismatch in the front court. Alley-oop. O'Connor can't get it. Mustangs now trying to take advantage here, and it's slapped away by Johnson. What a play. That'll slow things down, allow his team to catch up. 32.2 seconds left. Mustangs can't hold. down by 18 here late in the first. Nance taking his time. 10 on the shot clock. Here comes Ingram. Nance has to make a decision here. 5 on the shot clock. Ingram. Dished out. Not in time. It'll be a shot clock violation, and the Nighthawks will get one last chance here in the first half. O'Connor will inbound. And they're going to try to fire one off here. Watkins. O'Connor for 3 at the buzzer. It's good! Jalen O'Connor at the buzzer. His 4th tray of the game. His season high was 15. He finishes the first half with 16. And that sends the Nighthawks to the locker room with a 49-28 lead. We'll talk to that young man. When we come back from the break, it's the First Security Bank halftime report. Nighthawks 49, Mustangs 28. We'll be back here on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
National Park Nighthawk men's basketball is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our featured men's basketball player of the week this week, Mr. Jalen O'Connor. Jalen, welcome to Nighthawk Nation from Oklahoma. Spent some time in Texas. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my freshman year, I went to Western Texas, and then COVID hit. I went back home to Oklahoma to Seminole State, and then after Seminole State, I came here to National Park College.
Bouncing around, looking for a home. You found a home right here in Nighthawk Nation.
Yes, I did.
Tell me a little bit about that journey for you. What brought you to Arkansas?
Two of my brothers from Western Texas, Joe Quarius and Savon, I knew them from Western Texas, so after my season at Seminole, they hit me up like, hey, bro, you looking to go anywhere? You staying? I was like, nah, I'll probably go to National Park with y'all, so now I'm here.
And now you're here. Family reunion of sorts
really,
for you guys. And of course, we know those guys very well.
Yeah.
They did great things for us last season. We're starting to see really great things out of you as well. So, but before we get there, coming in, and a few guys, which always helps. You're moving to a new city.
Right.
You're away from home. There's definitely some adjusting that has to happen there.
Right.
But what has it been like being able to acquaint yourself with this program, with the way that Coach Hargrove runs things? What are your first impressions of this basketball program?
No, I really like it here. This basketball program is one of the best I've been on since starting my college journey, the JUCO journey. Coach Hargrove, great coach. I like him as a coach. He wants the best out of you. He wants you to do you on the court, so that's what I love the most, really. And as far as my teammates and things like that, it was easy getting along with them. It's easy for me to get along with people, so yeah, it was easy getting along with them.
The chemistry is obviously there. You guys look like you have so much fun every time you hit the court.
Too much
Win
fun.
or loss, you guys always leave it out there.
Yeah.
And the one thing that we've seen with this year's program, of course, it's built of mostly returners, including some of those guys you mentioned. And then you're kind of one of just the few new faces to this program, but you've stepped up early. You're coming off of your best performance of the season on the road Saturday. Coach Hargrove is gaining a lot of confidence in what you can do. How you feeling right now? It seems like you're really starting to peak right when it matters the most.
Yeah, really, I mean, I just love to hoop. That's all I want to do is just hoop. I mean, I've been working my whole life to do what I do now.
So you guys are coming off of a couple of losses. You're back home first time in a week, and you got Central Baptist College. You guys have played them already this season.
Right.
I know you love to get excited in front of this home crowd. You guys look so good in front of this home crowd.
Right.
What are some of the things that maybe you guys talked about on the bus ride home from Missouri? 2 back-to-back losses, trying to get back in the win column. What's the game plan going into this week's matchup?
Coming off the 2 losses, it's just adversity. Fighting adversity, how you gonna respond from the 2 losses, and thankful we have a home game, so we can bounce back tonight with a W in front of the home crowd. Shout out to the home crowd. I appreciate the fans, all the fans that come out. It's all love, but yeah, it's just having that chip on the shoulder, knowing that we just came off from 2 L's. All we want to do is win, so. Yeah, it's going to be a good night tonight.
Well, this team is full of guys that are hungry for W's all season long. So let's talk about your story a little bit. I know that you spent some time in Oklahoma and in Western Texas, and now here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. As you move around and as your basketball career continues to evolve, what are some of the goals that you're working toward? Maybe this year with the team and maybe beyond this year with the team.
This year with the team, my goal is to go to nationals, try and get a ring. That's my goal with this team this year. Then my long-term goal is just go to the next level. Wherever I go, I just want to go to the next level and hoop.
Jalen, it's been an exciting start for you so far. We feel like the best is yet to come for number 4 this year.
Yes, sir.
Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
Hello. How you doing, my Duke Pops? Both my grandmas, I know both my grandmas watching. Little sis, I know you watching too. And my Unc Bug, I love you, man, for real. So everybody, shout out to y'all. I love y'all. Y'all my peoples. Oh, and my brother Slim, brother Colt, I love y'all, man, for real.
Congratulations on the honor. Good luck tonight, of course. Jalen O'Connor of the National Park Nighthawk men's basketball team. More on tonight's game coming up. This is National Park Nighthawk basketball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Back in action here in the Kettle. Joining me on camera, Miss Whitaker Moorhead of the Nighthawk women's basketball team. I'm Mark Oliver, Sports Information Director for National Park College. Glad to have you with us. Here at the half, 49-28, the Nighthawks with the lead. National Park jumped out to a 10-point run to start the ball game, a 10-0 run, I should say. Haven't looked back since the starters came out, did their jobs, and the second team came in and helped pace the way. Leading the way after 20 minutes, Jalen O'Connor. We just heard from him a few minutes ago in our featured player interview. 16 points is a new season high and a career high for O'Connor here in Nighthawk Nation. His first year here in blue and already out to a hot start right whenever it matters the most this season. 16 points tonight, leading all scorers Jalen O'Connor. 8 points for Roderick Massanet, 6 for Kylel Anderson. Notorious Nelson has 5 points, 4 for Joquarius Valerie, 4 for Takori Watkins. 2 points apiece for Savon Traylor Garrett Powell, and DeMarcus Johnson in tonight's action. We'll get you point totals for the Mustangs here momentarily. Second half just underway here in the Kettle. Isaiah Steiger out to Nance for a long three. Won't go, and rebound Roderick Massanet. Starting five on the floor for NPC, Savon Traylor, Garrett Powell, Joquarius Valerie, Roderick Massanet, and Cam Vick. Traylor floats one up for Valerie, tries to get it. He's going to settle for two. They laugh it off as they head back on defense. Joquarius Valerie had a super awesome dunk to start tonight's action. Alley-oop dunk. That's the second game here in the Kettle that we've seen an alley-oop dunk to Valerie to start things off. It is the textbook, always drawn-up play out of Coach Dylan Hargrove's playbook. You get the opening toss, yep. You can expect it here in the Kettle. Floated out deep. Here's Hutchinson, front and center. Cam Vick's in his face. 19:06 to play in the ballgame. Long three. Off the mark, no good. Massanet sky high for the rebound. 51-28. 18:53 to play. Traylor floats that one up. Tries to get Valerie again. Misconnection, if you will. Tanner Nance, all alone, is going to lay that one up and in for two. 7 points tonight for Tanner Nance. Godwill Chukwueke led the Mustangs after 20 minutes with 9 points. Both Nance and Hutchinson with 5 points apiece. Josh Higginbotham with 6. Bradley Richardson rounded out the scoring with a three-pointer. 18:26 to play. Here's a long three. Joquarius Valerie. 9 points for Joquarius Valerie tonight. Looking to be the second Nighthawk in double figures. And now we've got a three-pointer here. Going to the Mustangs. (54-33) Nighthawks. Just under 18 minutes to play. Garrett Powell up over a man, made it look easy for two. 4 points for the freshman from Ohio. Bounce pass. Tommy Williams. Here's Nance. Higginbotham thought about a three, floats one up, a little short. Valerie's there to save it. Traylor across the timeline. Powell in the corner. 17-18 to play. Massanet nearly loses it. Hangs on to it. And the finish from Joquarius Valerie. 7 second-half points for Valerie. Just two Nighthawks have scored. Here's a long three. Off the mark, no good. Massanet with the board. Nighthawks coming the other way, looking to build on a big lead. Between the legs pass, save on Traylor for two. 4 points tonight for the Nighthawks' leading scorer this season. And it's 60-33. Too short for Higginbotham. Valerie. Now there's a mismatch headed into the front court and a foul. It's going to be on the floor. It's going to be against Higginbotham. Second personal on Josh Higginbotham. 60-33, 16:35 to play. Cam Vick looking for his first points of the ball game. 16:26 to play. Massanet makes a man miss, makes two men miss, up over a third. An impressive drive for Roderick Massanet. Massanet now in double figures with 10. Saved by Savon. Traylor floats one up. Garrett Powell brings down the house with a monster jam. Good dunk of the night candidate for number 10. 64-33. Out on the wing, Nance down in the corner. Long three, it's good. Tommy Williams on the board for the first time tonight. .15:30 remaining. Trailer, top of the key. Massanet looking to finish, too hard, tipped up and in. He'll get his own board and put it back. 12 points for Roderick Massanet. The lead is 30. Hutchinson needs help. Higginbotham, sky high, three-pointer right down the middle. It's good. 9 points for Higginbotham in this one. 5 minutes off the board here in the second half. The Nighthawks are cruising. Powell across the way, Cam Vick for three. Can't get it. Powell with the board. The putback is short. Valerie saves the day down low. 13 points for Joquarius Valerie. Steiger's shot is short. Valerie speedily into the front court. Looking to set up Vick for three. Yes! Cam Vick's on the board. His first tray of the ball game. The Nighthawks lead 71-39. Hutchinson. Got it. We'll have a timeout down on the floor. Coach Dylan Hargrove wants a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 71-42 Nighthawks. We'll be back after this. National Park Nighthawk basketball is on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another.
Back in action here in the second half, 71-42 Nighthawks, 14 minutes remaining in tonight's battle. Jalen O'Connor, DeCorey Watkins, Kyle Anderson, Notorious Nelson, and DeMarcus Johnson all on the floor for Nighthawk Nation. There's 16 first half points for Jalen O'Connor, who looks to add to his season high tonight. That one, a near miss for a Nighthawk cheerleader as she ducks out of the way. 13:38 to play. In the corner, Tanner Nance for three. Off the mark, DeMarcus Johnson will get it. Here come the Nighthawks. Watkins, guarded by Nance, sizes up the defense. O'Connor with 4 3-pointers already tonight. And now we've got a reach-in foul from behind. I believe this will be against Nance, and if it is, I believe that's number 4. That's 4 fouls on Tanner Nance tonight. And he'll sit in foul trouble. Jackson Moore comes in his place. And here come the Nighthawks. Down low, Anderson makes it look good. 8 points for Kylil Anderson. Nighthawks looking for a steal. Richardson, shot is short, picked up by O'Connor. 13 minutes to play. Anderson, inside DeMarcus Johnson. Bullies his way to the hoop, can't get it. Gets his own board. Johnson's going to try again, and this time he's fouled. DeMarcus Johnson has a vendetta with the free throw line tonight. He's 0 for 3. He wanted the basket, but you know, you can see it by the look in his eyes. He wants to get back at the charity stripe tonight. 12:50 to play. Johnson will shoot 2. First shot good. Three points for DeMarcus Johnson. Big Tex has another one coming up. And a tale of two halves. Johnson will make them both. 75-42 Nighthawks. 12:45 remaining. Here's Godwill Chukwueke. Richardson joins him up at the top of the key. Long three. On its way. Off the mark. Johnson sky high for a big rebound. Watkins looking for some help from Notorious Nelson on a screen. 12-18 and counting. Watkins thought about a three, but he traveled. He's going to go back to the boys in white. Here comes CBC. Floated up down low. All alone was Josh Higginbotham. He now has 11. Under 12 minutes to play. DeCorey Watkins trying to make a move. Guarded by Hutchinson. Now it's knocked away. It'll stay with the Nighthawks. .47 and counting. On the run, feeds it in. Anderson driving far wing, floats it up off the board. Yes. 10 points for Kylil Anderson. And now Nelson's going to save it. Here comes Watkins. Mismatch into the front court. DeCorey looking for a move. Finds Anderson on the far wing. 11:25 to play. Has it tipped away by Chukwueke. Saved by Anderson. Down low, DeMarcus Johnson, one-on-one in traffic, tries to draw the foul. He'll get it. And Johnson's headed right back to the free throw line. .4 points for DeMarcus Johnson tonight, looking to add to that total here. 11:16 remaining in the ball game. First free throw is good. Johnson takes his time. And there's 4 in a row for DeMarcus Johnson here in the second half. 6 points total for number 24. Hutchinson across the timeline for the Mustangs. Looking for a steal. Picking it up is DeCorey Watkins. Now it's knocked away by Higginbotham. Good play to slow down the tempo. 11:02 on the clock. Nighthawks will have it. O'Connor floats it down low looking for Nelson. Knocked away. Out of bounds. And it looks like it's going to go to CBC. No, excuse me. It'll be Nighthawk Rock. DeCorey Watkins from the Nighthawk bench. Out deep looking for Nelson. Throws it away. Picked up by Richardson on the run. Nighthawks looking to get it back. Chukwueke has a man in his face. And I don't know what DeMarcus Johnson shouted at him, but it worked to stop the three-pointer. Here's an alley. He'll float it up! Knocks it in! Kylil Anderson, a fist bump through the air. And now the Nighthawks going to try for another one here. Another one! Can't get 2 in a row. This place would no longer have a roof, I'm sure of it. Long three by Funderburg won't go, and Anderson gets the rebound. Intercepted. Mustangs are going to have it again down low. Too short. Now Watkins and the Nighthawks looking for some more magic here as we near the halfway point of the second half. Down low, Johnson, spin move, fires short. Higginbotham goes down, out of bounds. We've seen at least 3 awesome dunks in this one. The opening dunk to Valerie, the alley-oop. We saw Garrett Powell with the monster jam. And if you blinked, you missed that one from Kylil Anderson. Here's Jalen O'Connor. In traffic, yes. 18 points for O'Connor as he continues a career night here in the Kettle. There's a floater. Josh Ingram for 2. 83-46, 9:45 remaining. Out on the wing, O'Connor threads the needle. Watkins, here's Nelson in traffic, turns and fires for 2. 7 points for Notorious Nelson. Out of the wing, Nance. Thought about a 3. Looking for a little bit of help baseline. Stepped out of bounds. Substitutions checking in and back from injury. Russellville's very own Cade Schaefer hits the floor for Nighthawk Nation. We've got a timeout here. Timeout Nighthawks. We'll take it with him. 85-46. We're back after this. Baby Sharks playing at the party here in the Kettle. Nighthawk basketball is on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
85-46 as we resume play here in the second half. Glad to have you with us. 9:12 remaining in the ball game here. Big crowd on hand for the Monday night showdown between these two in-state rivals. Johnson going to lose the rock. Here comes Funderburg. Going to take it away is Notorious Nelson. Cade Schaefer, like we talked about, back from injury, a multi-game absence, and now he finds a bucket. That's a big basket for Schaefer. Schaefer comes away with the takeaway. Here goes Anderson. He's going to do it again. 2 second-half dunks for number 2. That one's denied by Nelson. Another steal. Here's Watkins on the wing. Schaefer for 3. Off the mark, no good. Picked up by Chukwueke. 8:14 to play in this one. Stolen by Watkins. Just plucked out of the sky. Anderson's looking for another one. He'll finish for just a kiss off the glass for 2. 16 points for Kyle Anderson. 10 of those coming here in the second half. Under 8 minutes remaining in tonight's action. There's a kickball off of the foot of Cade Schaefer. Schaefer back in action with undoubtedly the best sneakers of the night for Nighthawk Nation. It's school-themed. You'd have to zoom in super close. You have to see him in person. Thrown away, back over to the Nighthawk Nation. 7:41 to play. Watkins will take his time. Gets the call from Coach Hargrove. Schaefer behind the back to Watkins. Out of the wing. Anderson for 3. Won't get it. Johnson the board. Bullies his way past 3 Mustangs to finish for 2. 8 points for Big Tex. Here's Tanner Nance for 3, partially tipped. Loose ball, Notorious Nelson. Here's Schaefer. Puts it up. Anderson can't finish. Goes down. There's a blocking foul. That's going to send Kyle Anderson to the free throw line. 16 points for Anderson. He's going to look to add to it here with a couple attempts from the charity stripe. Nighthawks closing in on the century mark. Still have a long way to go in this one. Free throw. Got it. Anderson looking to tie the team lead in scoring tonight. Can't get number 2. 17 points for Kylil. 6:52 and counting in this one. Mustangs on the move. Nance guarded by Nelson. Hutchinson turns and fires for 3, and it's good. 11 points for Javon Hutchinson. 94-49, 6:35 to play. Out on the wing, Schaefer. Watkins drives in. Front and center, Schaefer for 3. Can't get it. Fighting for the ball, Anderson comes up with the rock. Johnson to Anderson. It's good. Another big bucket for Kylil Anderson. What a second half he's had. One of the most dangerous sixth men you'll ever see. (96-49). That one floated up in traffic. Nelson goes sky high, knocks it away. It's going to stay with CBC. Got to give a shout out to the Notorious Nelson fan club. I see you guys out there. Thanks for supporting number 22, and thanks for supporting Nighthawk Nation this season. .540 to play. In the corner, Hutchinson nearly stepped out of bounds. Guarded by Cade Schaefer. Turns in traffic. Gets it away, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the visiting Mustangs. Clock stopped at 5:30. Inside, Jackson Moore over 2 Nighthawks. He'll draw the foul. So Moore's going to head to the free throw line. Foul will be charged against DeCorey Watkins, his second personal. Moore looking for his first points at tonight's contest. Off the mark, no good. We saw Jackson Moore. The beginning of the season, he was actually playing for the CBC Blue Squad. So he drops that one. Now we'll see him for the second time tonight. Here's an alley-oop down low, attempted for DeMarcus Johnson. Misses a couple. Still fighting for the ball, but Richardson is going to come up with the rock. Nighthawks looking to get it back, and it's intercepted by Anderson. Watkins all alone, puts it up and in. DeCorey Watkins with 6 points tonight as we approach the 5-minute mark in tonight's ball game. Watkins will be charged with a reach-in foul on the floor. That'll be the second foul against NPC here in the second half. Third overall for DeCorey Watkins. Nance to inbound. Out deep, finds Williams. And now Higginbotham. Long 3. On its way. In and out, no good. Kylil Anderson. Anderson. Looking for an opening. Cade Schaefer on the wing. Nelson in the corner. Down low, Notorious Nelson puts one up in traffic. It's good. That gets a rise out of the student section and out of the Nighthawk bench as the Nighthawks hit triple digits. 9 points for Notorious Nelson tonight. Loose ball picked up by Cade Schaefer. Schaefer into the front court to Anderson. Now to Nelson, wide open. And number 22 enters double figures tonight. He has 11. 102-49. 4 minutes remaining. Hutchinson loses his dribble. Bounce pass finds Richardson. Now out for 3 is Williams. Yes. Couple of threes for Tommy Williams in this one. 102-52. Lead is 50. 3:40 to play. On the inside, it's intercepted. Picked away by Hutchinson. Loose ball, and Watkins will control it. Coming the other way to the Nighthawks. Out in the corner. Schaefer for three. Yes! Welcome back, number 3. 5 points for Cade Schaefer in his return. Nighthawks continue to roll. 3:05 to play. Williams spins, and it's partially blocked, but it's in. 8 points for Tommy Williams. Less than 3 minutes remain. Schaefer driving. Backed out to Watkins. 10 on the shot clock. Pulls up for a long 2. Won't get it. Johnson, right place, right time. Dribbles and jams it home! That one's going to look good on Aaron Brewer's camera reel. There may be free throws coming after that one. DeMarcus Johnson. What a guy. Count the bucket. CBC basketball, 2:26 and counting. Off the screen, Richardson to Steiger, pulls up for 3, in and out, no good. CBC is going to pick it up on the run. Williams recovers. Higginbotham tries to have it, but slapped away. Stays with the Mustangs. Driving in, Williams up over a man, can't get it. DeMarcus Johnson secures the rock. Watkins into the front court. Allows his team to catch up with less than 2 minutes remaining here in the Kettle. Handoff Schaefer. Johnson on the wing. Notorious Nelson can't get it. And a blocking foul. Kyle Anderson was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Richardson loses his dribble. It's knocked away. Watkins being chased, puts it up, and won't go. Higginbotham tries to take it home. He's smacked. Count the bucket. Foul will be charged against DeMarcus Johnson. 13 points for Josh Higginbotham in this one as he heads to the charity stripe. Looking to complete the and one. Got it. Lead is 50. Final moments of the ball game here as Cade Schaefer fires a 3, can't get it. Watkins recovers. Dished out to DeMarcus Johnson. He'll finish for 2. 12 points for DeMarcus Johnson. 10 of those coming in the second half tonight. Less than a minute to play here in the Kettle. Hutchinson drives in traffic. Higginbotham for 3. Contested, won't go. Johnson, the rebound. Here come the Nighthawks. DeCorey Watkins going to slow things down. Nighthawks are going to get back in that win column. They're going to end a 2-game losing streak tonight. Moving to 7-3 on the season. Johnson has it stripped away with a jump ball. And it stays with Nighthawk Nation. 12 on the shot clock, 25.7 on the game clock. Watkins to bring it in. Tipped away by CBC. Now the Nighthawks will steal it back. Johnson floats one in for 2. Just adding to his total at this point. 14 points. Here's a long three from Hutchinson. Fade away, won't go, and the Nighthawks can hold. And he'll get the signal from Coach Hargrove. Nighthawks are going to come away with a win here against Central Baptist College. Your final score, 111-57. The Nighthawks win. Back in the win column we go. We'll take a break. When we're back, we'll wrap things up here from the Kettle on a Monday night in beautiful Hot Springs. This is National Park Nighthawk basketball on the Nighthawk Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Final score tonight here in the Kettle, 111-57. The Nighthawks back in the win column, 7-3 on the season. We'll close the books on November and head into December. Coming up next for the Nighthawks will be Thursday night right here in the Kettle. Southeastern Illinois College comes to town, and we'll have that game for you live right here on the Nighthawk Network. 7 p.m. tip-off here in the Kettle. As always, we'd love to see you here in the Kettle if you can make the trip. Also, for the Nighthawk women, they're on the road as we turn to December in the Connor State Classic this upcoming weekend. Friday against Murray State, Saturday against Connor State. And the next time we'll see the Nighthawk women in action in the Kettle is still a little ways off. Tuesday, December 14th against Southwest Tennessee Community College. I'm Mark Oliver with the Nighthawk Network. Special thank you to our sponsors for tonight's ball game, First Security Bank and Hot Springs Baptist Church. And thank you for tuning into this edition of Nighthawk basketball here on the Nighthawk Network. Leading the way for the Nighthawks, 6 young men in double figures tonight. And leading the way was Kylil Anderson. 19 points, 13 of those coming in the second half. Second up for the Nighthawks was Jalen O'Connor, a career night for number 4, 16 first half points. O'Connor finished with 18 in the win. DeMarcus Johnson, 14 points tonight, 12 of those coming in the second half tonight. Big night for Joquarius Valerie, 13 points for number 33. Roderick Massonet finished with 12 points in tonight's contest. And Notorious Nelson with 11 points in tonight's contest, rounding out the double figures players for Nighthawk Nation. DeCorey Watkins finished with 6, as did Garrett Powell. 5 points for Cade Schaefer in his big return tonight. 4 points for Savon Traylor, and 3 for Cam Vick. 14 points for Josh Higginbotham. He leads all scorers for CBC tonight. 9 points for Godwill Chukwueke. 3 for Bradley Richardson. 2 for Josh Ingram. 8 for Tommy Williams Jr. And 10 for Tanner Nance. 11 for Javon Hutchinson in tonight's battle. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. We'll be back on Thursday as the Nighthawks go to battle here in the Kettle against Southeastern Illinois College. Thanks for watching. This has been Nighthawks basketball on the Nighthawk Network. We'll see you next time.